Oh, welcome everybody. Yes, Frankie, thanks for pointing out that Mark Anthony song. I haven't heard that in a long time, but wanted to put some fun music on to kick off tonight's exciting announcement. Sorry, I'm just fixing some settings here. My Zoom updated a couple days ago and everything's so different. Welcome to the first skills call of the fourth quarter, you guys. Super excited to be with you tonight and just super excited to be in this fourth quarter with you guys. I hope you're all feeling encouraged and just on fire for your businesses and the opportunity that we have in front of us. Honestly, tonight, I wish we would have pivoted a little bit. Maybe we can do this for next week. I don't know. I don't know who's on the schedule for training. But I'm like dying to hear from Tara Landis and Pam Fisher, Shannon Wenzel, Mallory Walkup. Who else was in Costa Rica? If you were in Costa Rica and you're on tonight, actually, I think most of them are traveling home still. But if you're on by chance,
I'm here.
oh, I see Pam. I see Pam. Oh,
Hi.
you start thinking because when I'm done with my part, because I'm not going to take super long tonight, if you're open to it, I would love for you just to kind of give us a recap
Sure.
and your heart. I just want to go buy a monkey now after watching all of you guys for the week. And it just was such an incredible trip. And you guys, the next trip launches in December. Well, typically it launches in December. We haven't gotten confirmation of that. So December, January, we're going to have a trip launch. And I'm just on fire. I'm on fire that it's the fourth quarter. I'm on fire for where Arbonne is at personally right now as a company and just what I know is going to be possible for us as a Boom Squad over the next several months. So I hope that you guys have listened to last week's call from Sarah Lerman. If you haven't, take time to go listen to that. It was such a valuable call packed with so many tips for time management. And I think it was so crucial that we had that call going into this fourth quarter. I know myself, I've been implementing a lot of what she shared and have just been working with intentional focus. And I think we need to just ask ourselves, as now it's October 7th, what are we doing to set ourselves up for success over this next 90-day cycle, right? We have this incredible holiday line. I actually have my box of it right over there. My niece did a little unboxing for me on my Instagram stories last night. So we have the incredible holiday line. What are we doing to set ourselves up for success? Arbonne puts those products out every year for us. And some people have an incredible boost in their sales because they take advantage of that. Other people get on, they purchase the set, it sits in the box, they use the products themselves, they see no increase in sales because they're not intentional and they don't have a business plan. And some people look at the products online and they say, it's some of the same products, just packaged differently. I'm not going to invest my money in it this year. And they see zero growth. So you really get to choose how you show up as a business owner. And with having that holiday line, with focusing on discipline and focusing on taking total control of time and managing it well, I know we can have an incredible fourth quarter. And when I have conversations with those of you that are in this Boom Squad organization and I see all of your faces, I know that we have what it takes to break records in Arbonne. I know that this group has what it takes to see an unprecedented amount of promotions and new enrollments. And with everything that Arbonne's giving us this month, with free PC signups, with reduced IC enrollments, like I want to challenge us to really not just be a part of the Boom Squad, but like let's make it boom for like sounding corny. Like let's create an incredible boom this month, not even the whole quarter, this month in our businesses. I'm just going to mute a few lines here, sorry. With all that Arbonne has given us, you guys, if we don't see growth, and this might sound harsh, if we don't see growth over the next 30 days, it's because we chose to stay stagnant in our business. There is no way that you can have free PC signups, this holiday line, the things that we have, and not see growth. Maybe it's 5% growth over last month. Maybe it's 30% growth. Maybe you sign up one more PC than you did last month. Whatever that growth looks like to you, we have the tools available to us to make that happen if we choose to show up in a way that resembles owning a business and being proud of what we own. So we're going to pivot a little bit tonight, you guys. I don't have a killer training, which is why Pam is going to share here in a little bit. We're going to share an exciting announcement. Um, go over that with you real quick. I'm going to mute some lines. There we go. I want to share some things with you guys. So you saw the invite for tonight that just said that we had a Boom Squad announcement, and we're just really excited. A couple of us have been talking, those of us that are in charge of planning this year's Boom Squad VP retreat. So a little backstory, if you're new here, every year we have a Boom Squad VP retreat. We've been doing this for about 5 or 6 years now. It's an incredible event every single year where the VP team gets to come together in a really awesome location, and we just like pour into each other. We strategize, we plan for the next year, we grow together. And it's really a highlight of our year. And so we've just kind of been talking back and forth, those of us that are working on planning it. And we just really individually were having some tugs that we needed to pivot this year and we needed to do something different. And what's cool is that Shannon Blass was actually the first one that brought it to the table and was just saying, you know what, I'm kind of feeling like we need to do something different. And what's really amazing about it is that a lot of us were having those same feelings. And what we were feeling is this is just a time, this is a season in our business where we want to really focus on building leaders regardless of where your title is. You can be a leader at a consultant. You can be a leader at a national vice president and anywhere in between. We want to focus on supporting each and every single one of you in your business and really help you figure out just we want you to feel like you belong and like you're a part of this incredible Boom Squad. And so we really started to talk and brainstorm about like what that looks like. And we really narrowed it down to 3 things. It's building leadership, it's building community, and it's building you. And we're like, how can we do that at just a VP level, right? When we've got such incredible leaders that are consultants, that are districts, and that are areas. And so I'm going to share my screen here real quick and announce, here we go, the 2024 Boom Squad Leadership Summit. And we're really excited about this, you guys, because this is for every single person in Arbonne or in the Boom Squad that wants to be a part of a leadership retreat, because we know that maybe you're in a place where you're here and you're working to go RVP. Maybe you're in a place where maybe you've lost your region status and you're an area manager and you're rebuilding. Like that doesn't make you any less of a leader, right? And so we really want to take this year and not just focus on titles. We want to focus on building the community and building people individually. And so we're pivoting, and this is going to be just potentially for this year. Next year, we might go back to the VPs. We're kind of just taking it a year at a time and seeing what we feel like the actual temperature of the team is, what the needs are. And so for this year, we just want everybody to feel like they have a seat at the table. And so the Boom Squad Leadership Summit is going to be happening the same dates that the VP retreat was going to be. It's February 28th through March 1st in the most beautiful location of Puerto Rico, which is where our mama bear, Tori Brandt, resides half of the year. Tori can't be on tonight, but I have a video from her. And so a few things that I want to highlight. So this is going to be a Thursday, Friday, Saturday event with an optional fun day on Sunday. Like I said, this is for all levels of management. If you look at yourself like a leader, or you look at yourself and you say, I want to, why am I frozen? Everybody's frozen. Oh, I can see people now. Can you guys hear me, or did everybody just freeze?
You're good, Danielle.
I'm good. Okay, sorry. No, thank you. Everybody's faces were just frozen. If you're in a place where you're like, I want to grow in leadership skills, I want to pick people's brains, I want to develop a team, then this is for you. If you're at a place where you're like, you know what, all I want to do is sell products, I don't want to build a team, I don't want to build my leadership responsibilities or skills, then that is totally fine. This is for people who want to take the role of leadership seriously, and we want you there. We are keeping the registration fee as low as we possibly can at a whopping $199. So to reserve your spot, and this is really crucial, you guys, because it's going to dictate a lot of the planning. We really need you to have a $50 deposit into Tori Brandt. You see her Venmo there by October 31st. Okay. So the rest of this month, you can kind of process with your family, decide what you're going to do. But by October 31st, we need your registration in. That's going to come off of the $199. And then that balance will be due in a couple of months. So the registration includes most of your meals. There might be like a breakfast, or a lunch on your own, but most of the meals we're working to do together in effort to have that community. We want to be together as much as possible. It's going to include some retreat activities, and then the housing and the airfare, that's on your own. And so what I want to talk to you guys a little bit about quickly is, I'm actually going to stop sharing my screen so I can see everybody. What I want to talk to you guys about is the financial aspect of this. Okay. I know in a group this size, there are already people that are saying, Oh, I'm out. There is zero chance that I can fly to Puerto Rico in February. I can't afford it. It's going to cost too much. And so this is going to be an investment. Okay. You're going to have the 199, you're going to have your transportation, and you're going to have your lodging. What I want you to know is we've done our research and we have priced flights from every major area that we know people will be coming from. We have done East Coast, West Coast, Colorado, up to Montana, Chicago, everywhere. And all of the flights, ironically, you guys, are very, very similar. This is not a situation where it's going to cost the West Coast $800 and the East Coast $200. Every single flight that we have priced has been honestly between like $20 and $30 off of each other. It's a long flight for a lot of people, but the price is very similar for most. Tori lives in an area, and she's going to touch on this in her video a little bit, where lodging is what you want it to be. Okay. There is a gorgeous hotel. We're going to do most of our trainings, all of our trainings and a lot of our meals in her condos building. There's a great meeting room that we can use. Her condo is incredible. We're going to have some fun social gatherings there. So in walking distance from her condo, there are bougie, multiple $100 a night rooms. And there are condos that would cost $40 a person per night if you wanted to put a few of your friends in that condo. So when you send your registration in to Tori, she's going to reach out to you, talk to you about your budget, talk to you about what you're looking for lodging, and then she will send you the appropriate links that she recommends. All of these links for lodging are going to be within walking distance to her condo, which will be the main hub. Then we're going to have some special excursions. I think she's going to talk about this in her video too, so I won't say too much, but you're going to be able to pick based on your budget which excursion you want to be a part of. And it's just going to be a really incredible event. So we have October, November, December, January, and most of February. Well, February is 28 days. So we have all of February. We have 5 months to plan for this trip. And so I really want to challenge you. And you guys, I get it too. Like I've seen paychecks like fluctuate and expenses go up and cost of living go up. Like we're living in kind of a crazy time with finances right now. But don't let the finances be an excuse to keep you from this retreat if leadership and growing a team is a goal for you, because you absolutely have more than enough time to work this business in a way that it pays for the experience, it pays for the expense. And if you want to be there, you absolutely can be there. And I know some of you are going to be on this call and you're going to say, well, I'm not coming unless I have a team member coming. That's fine if that's the way that you want to look at it. But this event isn't for your team members. It's for you. It's for you to grow as a leader. And so I want to encourage you to just think about yourself, where you want to go in your business, and what it would mean for you to be at this leadership retreat and be able to be poured into, but also pour into others. Because this is not going to be like our normal retreat where you come and you sit through 7 hours of training. This is going to be a retreat where we're learning from you, even if you're a consultant that's there. Like this is going to be an all hands on deck, collaborative event. And exactly, thank you. And earn the fee in your commissions, you guys. So I know a lot of people, thank you, Allison, because I was getting on a tangent. This is actually one of my points. A lot of people will say, okay, well, Danielle, I know that you guys break it down by like sell this many kits and it's going to grow your paycheck. And I use my paycheck to pay for what my family needs. So don't even look at the monthly paycheck. You look at the Tuesday paychecks and hold yourself accountable to the Tuesday paychecks. Maybe you need to say, I'm going to sell X amount of holiday sets of this type, this specific holiday line to pay for my registration. And then I'm going to sell this amount of healthy habit sets to pay for my flight. Break it down, do the work, get to work. I'm telling you guys, you are going to want to be there. So if you want to be there, I know you guys will find a way. You'll make it happen. And I'm actually doing little games with myself too, to like earn all the things back, because I want to be there. And I also want my income to grow in the next 5 months. So real quickly, I'm going to share my screen again. We're going to watch a quick little 5-minute video from Miss Tori Brandt. And then, oh shoot. Can you see
Buenas noches, Boom Squad. Okay, this is gonna be my final take. This is why I hate pre-recording things, because I keep stopping myself because I get all excited And then I want to start over because I feel like I missed something, but I'm just going to talk to you from my heart. I am so excited to have you all here in San Juan, Puerto Rico in February, like for the most incredible leadership summit, the first of its kind, a mixture of retreat versus like summit versus brainstorming sessions versus like all of it all combined into one. So every single person, whether you are a brand new consultant, you've been a consultant for a while, you're a DM, you're an AM, you're whatever, a 200 wide MVP to be, like we want you here because we want to put our brains together. We want to just lock arms, learn from each other, come up with ideas, come up with programs. We want to learn from people who are social media savvy. We want to learn from people who are old school, like good at what they do. That's old school, like young, old, for a while, brand new, all of it. We are going to create, we're going to learn, we're going to inspire, we're going to experience, we're going to do it all. And we're going to do it in the most beautiful place possible. And so I'm excited to have you here. I'm going to be planning some really fun excursions. If you've not been to a Tory Brandt retreat, you either get to have another one or you get to experience for the first time. And I'm just really fired up. This is what I love, love, love to do. So it's super easy to get here. It's a major airport. So tons and tons of airlines and flights coming in and out of here all day long. No passport needed, no different money. We use the American dollar, all of that. So it's really good to get here. I live in an area where there's a bunch of different housing options. So you can go Airbnb, you can go hotel, you can go high-end hotel, lower cost hotel. You can jam people into rooms. You can do whatever you want. We're going to just be together and create a ton of memories, have some great experiences. And I cannot wait to learn from you, be inspired by you. And I don't even know what else to say. So get your $50 deposit in. Oh, I know what else I want to say. This is at the end of February. You guys, it's always 85 degrees here. Always. I'm going to show you the beach before I sign off. But just think, end of February, you're all going to be so tired of winter, just over it. You're going to want to get out. You're going to get some sunshine. You're going to want to be with the girls. You're going to want to socialize. You're going to want to learn. You're going to want to create. You're going to just want to be around the energy. Like this is the best thing for you. But when you give me your $50 deposit, the reason I need that is I need to know who's coming so I can plan these excursions and plan the best experience for you. So get that to me. And when you get that to me, I'm going to send you links of all of the housing options and you get to pick whichever one you want. And as Airbnbs get kind of taken, then, I'll keep cleaning that up and keep finding more options for you. But I live in the city, in a high rise on the beach. So there's a ton of things all around me. So I'm going to give you a quick tour. Okay. So behind me, I don't know if you can see it. That is the marina. So you get to see all of the super yachts coming in and out all day long. Also the private airport. Gives me inspiration every day. Behind me, that's Central Park. Not too bad, right? And then I'm going to go this way. This is just from my house. Okay. So you just wait till you get here and see this. Okay. So then now, you guys, there's the beach. It's waiting for you. It wants you to be here. We're going to have some great beach activities. We're going to do so many fun things. So hopefully the other girls can answer all of your questions. If not, you can reach out to me later and we will get you all dialed in. So we cannot wait for you to be here. And I hope you guys all have an incredible night. So thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Okay, who's not excited after watching that? I actually didn't get to the end, so I didn't even see. Thank you. I see people raising their hands. I actually am getting lots of texts from people. And what I'm so excited about is I'm getting texts from consultants in districts and areas that are like, they are so excited to be there. They see themselves there. So Tori's right. She always throws a great retreat, and we're just going to work really hard to bring you guys something really special. And we really want to be together. And Carrie just texted me and made a really good point. Like the timing of this is so perfect because it's coming up a month after the NVPs get back from Maui. And this is one of the reasons that we changed this date originally. We used to meet in November. We moved it to February because we want to come home from Maui as NVPs, full of everything that Arbonne just gave us, the timeline for the year, the vision, where Arbonne's going, and pour that into you guys, the leaders, the leadership team, that very next month so that we can hit the ground running. So think about this time frame real quick. 5 months from now is the retreat. Okay. Where do you want to be in 5 months? Then we come home from the retreat and it's a solid 90 days before we go to GTC. Okay. So yes, you're going to have two trips in the first half of the year. Not really. GTC is like right at the center, the start of the second half of the year. But you can come home from this leadership summit and have a full 90-day cycle to continue to work towards your goals. Think about where you can be 8 months from now when we go back to Vegas. Okay. This business is all about vision. It's all about thinking about things that, like Tori even said it, like, oh my gosh, a private airport. Yeah, we don't all probably have a dream of having a private plane, but that's the beautiful thing about this business is we can constantly be growing our vision. And especially in the world that we're living in right now, you guys, like, I know that we've been fundraising for Haiti and for filling that food container. There's so much devastation that's going on because of this hurricane. I'm sick to my stomach about the hurricane that's supposed to touch down in 3 days. Like when we have bigger businesses, when we have larger checks, we are able to make a bigger impact because of what we have to give. And that's what I want to focus on the next 8 months is building it so freaking big that it surpasses anything I could even dream of for my family. And I just have the ability to write the check for the people that are in that desperate situation. So, Shannon, I know you got to get off here in like 3 minutes. Did I miss anything? Is there anything that you want to add?
No, I just think that it's just so fun, you guys. There's something about being around everybody. I love all the comments. And, again, no guilt, no shame if you don't want to be a part of this. But we just it was actually a conversation with Kimberly that started this about just building leadership and building community. And you get to choose how you want to plug into your business. But there's something special about being together. And the flights are like $400 round trip to Puerto Rico, wherever you fly from. I am flying I almost pay that to go to Seattle sometimes. So it's not these horrendous amounts. So I just want you to know that if you want to do this, do it for you. Do it to build you, do it to build your leadership, do it to be a part of this community, to come in and contribute. If you're like, this isn't my thing, then don't feel guilty. We are not here trying to make anyone feel guilty. We just want to open the opportunity to come together in a way that we've never done before. We've never done anything like this. So I feel like it's a year of pivots. It's a year of doing new things. And I'm excited about this. So yes. And I do have to jump off early. So thank you, Danielle, for doing that, doing amazing in presenting this. Pam, I'm really sad I can't hear about your trip because it looked absolutely incredible.
Shannon has to jump off and she's doing a training call for a massive organization in Arbonne. So we're wishing you well. And you guys, I just realized the date is wrong on the invite. So Melissa, you were right when you texted me. It's actually February 27th through the 1st. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So 2 nights, 3 full days. If you're going to leave on Saturday and not stay for the fun day, you want to leave. We're still going to be having a great event Saturday night to close it off. So you either want to leave first thing Sunday morning, or if you're staying for the fun day Sunday, you want to leave Monday morning. Okay. Cause it is like all day flights. So Tori said, if you're not staying for Sunday, you still want to fly out Sunday versus flying out, Saturday, or you'll miss a big chunk of it. So we'll get the date checked. February 27th, 28th, March 1st. Okay, with that, I'm excited to get your registrations into Miss Tori and be there with us. It's going to be fantastic. And I just hope this lights a little bit of fire in everybody's bellies and that we'll have a big group of people together. Miss Pam, can you share with us a few seconds?
Yeah. Oh my God. I'm so excited. And I saw that Tara's on too. So maybe I'll leave a couple minutes for her to share also.
Okay.
But first of all, oh my God, I'm so excited about Puerto Rico. Like that is going to be so awesome for all of us to come together. And I'm half Puerto Rican. My mom is from Puerto Rico. And so I have been like exactly where Tori lives. And I know that area and it is so awesome. And you guys are going to love it so much. So I think, and Tori always comes up with the retreats. So I'm so excited for that. And I really just, this couldn't come at more perfect time because coming off of Costa Rica, you guys, the bonding with the Arbonne community and the Arbonne family, it's just the best in the whole world, right? Like we will all need that and want that at that time next year. Like the timing of it is so perfect. So Costa Rica, you guys, was the best AIT I've ever been on. And I've been on, I don't even know how many. Like I've been in Arbonne for over 18 years. I've been on a lot of AITs. It was absolutely incredible. Arbonne actually bought out the entire resort. And it was the most magical place. It was just absolutely beautiful. There were like monkeys like running by our room. I mean, it was just so relaxing. It was such an incredible vibe. And everyone was just so happy to be there together. Um, I got to hang out with Tara Landis and Mallory and Shannon Wenzel. We had so much fun and just getting to know each other's families, you guys. And it's so special to be able to spend time with each other's children and get to know them. And Charlie, my son, is obsessed with Arbonne trips. Like he is an Arbonne kid. He's like, which friends am I going to meet? He left like being like little BFFs with all the kids. It just warms your heart, right? And the thing, my husband actually wrote this post the other day yesterday about being in the Arbonne environment and just seeing how we all take care of each other. You guys, it like makes me want to cry. Like you guys, it's so powerful. Like go look at my Facebook and you'll see it. But it's so true. Like you guys getting in this community is so massive. And one of the things that we did on, I think the second or third day is everyone, we had the opportunity to participate in a service project. So beforehand, they said whoever wanted to participate, sign up, and we each brought a backpack for a child in need in Costa Rica with like we stuffed the backpack with different school supplies and coloring book and paints and stuff like that. And then we all got together and we built the backpacks. And because Arbonne even brought more supplies and we even built extra backpacks. And then they even showed us a video at the training that we went to on Saturday of the school kids opening up their backpacks and saying, thank you, Arbonne. Like they were like, gracias, Arbonne. Like it was, Arbonne's community is like no other thing. Like it is just so incredible. And I have to say, you guys, I needed this really badly for me. Like I needed this. And I'm just gonna say, I got one-on-one time I had a lot of time with Stian. We actually sat next to each other on the plane on the way home. But like I got time to talk to him about like our future. Jen Orlando was absolutely incredible at our training. She kicked off the training. In case anyone follows the network marketing industry, you've seen a lot of weird stuff happening with some other companies. Jen addressed that head on, you guys. She's like, Arbonne and Groupe Rocher are 1,000,000% committed to the network marketing model. We are staying the network marketing model. It is not going away. And it just like, you guys, it like renewed just my belief and my hope in Arbonne. And I left there with my cup so full. I came back and I told my team, I'm like, you guys, we're going to grow bigger than ever. And I am literally just so on fire. And I want every one of you guys to experience this. And I think just all of us having the opportunity to go to Puerto Rico together is going to be so awesome for all of us to experience that together. But I can't wait for you guys, for everybody to get into momentum so that whenever the next trip gets kicked off, which will probably be next few months, you guys, there's no reason why we all can't earn it. So I'd love to leave space for Tara to share. Tara, if you want to share, I don't know if you can talk. Are you still in Costa Rica?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God, girl.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Nod? Yes. Okay.
On you.
Yeah, so we actually were planning on leaving today, and then on Sunday my husband was like, do you want to extend? Do you want to stay another day? And I was like, yeah, totally want to stay another day. Because you guys, before we left for this trip, I looked at the weather and I was just feeling a little upset because it was supposed to thunderstorm literally every single day, all day. And we got here and it has been amazing, absolutely gorgeous, perfect sunny weather. The kids have swam all day, a little bit of showers every once in a while, but it's been amazing. I've been to Costa Rica, but it was when I was like 18. So a really long time ago. So this is a totally different experience. I will agree with Pam. This is my favorite AIT trip that I have ever been on. And it was less people. And it just made it really special. Like we had the best time just hanging out and getting to know each other better. And just spending time by the pool. And it's funny because like we really kind of did the same stuff every day. We swam by the pool. We had talks about business. We let our kids play together. We went out to dinner. We went to this amazing restaurant, like in the middle of the rainforest that was off the resort that was just unreal. You guys, you can't get these experiences anywhere else. Honestly, I'm just going to say it. Like once you go on an Arbonne incentive trip, you never want to miss another one. And I've been on a bunch of them. There's a bunch that I earned that I didn't end up going on. And this one, I don't know, it was just special. And it's funny because, you know, we were in training. We only had 2.5 hours of training. The whole rest of the time was just fun time. But the training was so good. They had some of the top field leaders who are really killing it right now. And they just gave some super practical advice. I have tons of notes. I wish I could like pull up my notes, but they're on my phone right now. And you know, for me, this was like a family trip. A lot of people, you know, Mallory ended up bringing her best friend, and so everyone kind of had like a different vibe going. But for me, this was a family trip, and you guys, like, my kids had the most amazing time of their lives. Like, I just kept looking at them and being like, man, look how lucky they are. Like, look how blessed they are to grow up in Arbonne and experience this trip and experience the world. And, you know, it was just fun seeing my kids interact with other people and learn things. And, you know, my oldest daughter, she's 8, and she like went off to lunch with like just Shannon and Pam and Nick, like just went and had lunch with them, like while the rest of us stayed back. And she was like just sharing with them how grateful she was that you know, her mom earned the trip and she's just so happy to be here. And like multiple times my kids said stuff like, Mom, we're never gonna forget this. This was the best trip ever. Like, thank you so much. Like, they were so grateful. You guys, I'm telling you, it doesn't matter if you've been in this business for 2 days or 20 years, like, you have the ability to earn this trip. Do not write it off. I think so often people look at the qualifications and they get scared. And this one was hard. I'm not going to lie. It was hard to earn this trip. And each year that the qualifications come out, it's always a little bit of like, okay, how am I going to do this? We're going to figure it out. Commit to doing it. Commit to doing the work to be at one of these trips, because just the community and the things that you experience while you're here is so different than any other Arbonne event and any other event in general, that like you need to earn it just so that you can have these experiences, your family can have these experiences. You're seeing the husbands, you guys, like that's one of my favorite parts about Arbonne AIT trips is the husbands, because they get to know each other, they get to talk, they get to catch up, and they get to truly experience like what this culture is like. You guys, I'm leaving this trip just honestly feeling super refreshed because it was just very relaxing, like super, even though vacation with 4 small children is very far from relaxing. It still was very relaxing just mentally to not have, I mean, you guys know, like as moms and stuff, like the mental load of just everyday life can be like overwhelming most of the time, and just not having that while being here was such a gift. But I am just leaving honestly with like a lot of clarity. Just like some of the trainings and conversations and things, it's just bringing me back to, you guys, we just need to share this business and product, and we just need to share it well with as many people as we can. If you want to go hard on the social media, like you got to go hard on it. Like we have to get back to having like, no matter what goals and no matter what tasks, and not shying away from the hard work that's required to do things like this. Because I think for a long time, a lot of us were just like in the trenches and we're working hard and we kept falling short. And so we kind of got away from declaring big things. And I just really want to encourage you to embrace hard work and embrace declaring big goals, because the way that it's going to impact you and your family and all the people who aren't even in your business yet, like the ripple effect is insane. Like the work that you do to earn a trip like this, your business is going to grow so much. So I could talk forever, but that's all I have. Thanks for letting me share.
Oh, you guys, thank you so much. I know I totally sprung that on you guys, but Tara, even just the fact that you're on this call while you're on vacation is just a testament to the leader that you are. And I would be lying if I didn't tell you that like there's been 2 or 3 specific stories of yours that have like literally brought me to tears watching you guys on that trip with your sweet babies. And you guys, the kid, like seeing an AIT trip through the eyes of your kids will literally change you. And it just makes you have a bigger vision every time you come home. So I'm so excited to hear even more from you guys as you get back. Safe travels tomorrow, Tara. And you guys, we're going to leave you with that. There's a lot of vision packed in what those 2 ladies said. And just such an incredible opportunity we have to build this business. And like Pam said, Jen is so transparent about the future of our company. I've never been more confident and honestly proud to be a part of a company than I am right now. And I truly believe that what's coming for those of us that are willing to do the work is going to blow our minds. So I love all of you guys. I'm so excited for the Leadership Summit. If you have any questions, please reach out to me or to your MVP and we'll get them answered, but cannot wait to finish this year strong with you guys. We'll be back here again next Monday night. And then I cannot wait to see you all together at Tori's house in February. So have a great night, guys, and I'll get this recording out tomorrow. All right. Good night.